So I asked you a question before the break, just because I've been saying before all these, latest mass shootings, including the school shooting, that, I think we can take these, I don't know what you want to call them, what kind of issues they are, but this whole, GOP claiming to be the party of parents, and that's how they won in Virginia. And I really, do most Americans, Dana, think kids learning that gay people exist is more of a threat than guns?
No,
I mean,
no.
or that teachers should be human shields, but they can't be trusted to know what to teach.
No, in fact, I think 80% of the country, it might even be higher, and that's Democrats and Republicans, believe in common sense gun reform. They believe in universal background checks. They believe that people should not have military grade weapons.
Right.
They don't care that Josh is finding out that Jim's got two moms. Like, most people don't care. Unfortunately, you've got these Republicans in these, I don't want to call them red states, these voter suppressed states that are making these rules and these laws and doing this in the schools. And the only way to get this to change is to vote. And I know we're tired of hearing it because we did vote, and we need to show up in numbers again, that they're too hard to manipulate, and it's harder than ever. But no, the general public, and I'm not even just talking about people that listen to Stephanie Miller or the Daily Beans or the people that we know are in our bubble. Most Republicans don't care. We have to remember there's a lot of Republicans and independents that have gay children, that have lesbian or bisexual or transgender children. Yeah. Unfortunately, they're not protected either, because the people they're voting for are actually trying to make laws against their own families. I mean, how hard would that be to live in Texas and be like, I'm a Republican, but I've got a trans kid. I love my kid, and now I don't know what to do, which is absurd. You should take care of your child, but they don't know what to do either.
Right. I mean, there's been reporting that, Biden is even frustrated with, I know I'm frustrated with the media. I sometimes say I'm surprised he doesn't have a 0% approval rating based on, I mean, how they just ignore these historic accomplishments and just dwell on anything. And frankly, stuff that's not his fault, whether it's gas prices or inflation. So Biden announced new shipments of baby formula from Europe on Wednesday. He's prepared to meet with top officials from 5 baby food companies. Again, the plant, that's shut down because they screwed up is not Biden's fault. Right. I mean, he's done everything he can and continues to, I think, to fix that problem, but he never gets credit for fixing a problem. I mean, the media, they won't focus on the price gouging at the pump. The price of oil isn't up, it's the price gouging and companies know it. They know people are dumb enough to blame Biden, and the media will go along with it, and they can get away with it.
And that's also why you have people like Josh Hawley and whoever else tweeting about, the oil prices, the gas prices, it's Biden's fault. You just voted against lowering them. It's the oil company, but they come out publicly and they're like, oh, look at these prices. I'm like, you had an opportunity, and that's why we have to continue to remind people their voting records, all of this rhetoric, all of the hypocrisy. You have to keep putting it out there. We have to.
And they're not just not doing anything to make anything better. They will actively try to make everything worse before November.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.